Hello guys, welcome to another Warhammer video. I am doing something new. It's either called Creative Liberty, Creative Experimentation, Creative something. I don't know what it is, what it's called.
Avenging angel at your
Oh
disposal.
yes, heck yeah, Avenging Angel at my disposal. All I'm just saying is I'm trying something new. Um, Let me know if you like it. I'm gonna keep this in like the Warhammer playlist unless this particular thing gains traction and people like this and I need to do more of it. If that happens, I'm going to make a completely separate playlist. That's telling you how new this is. I'm a little nervous about it. It's not going to be something that I think will be actually that big of a deal. I'm just saying for me personally, I'm a little nervous about it. But I had this idea and it kind of stuck, and I ran with it. Uh, so I might come back in and talk to you after the video just to kind of give you an explanation. But I wanted to preface this of this is new, I know, not something we're used to. Um, and as long as I can keep my mouth shut and not ramble like I am now, this should be a shorter video. So stick around and let me know what you think in the comments, or if you know me personally, shoot me a text or something like that, and just let me know. Yeah, because I'm kind of testing the waters here. This is what this space is for, and so if this is a one and done, that's fine. If not, great. So I'll catch you at the end of the video. Peace.
Our Vox transmissions are not reaching the astropathic relay station. The source of the interference lies in heretic-occupied territory. Locate and destroy whatever is jamming our communications. You will be on your own from here. The Emperor protects.
Damocles. Entering the dead zone now.
Understood. Damocles out. The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its colors. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
Inserting fresh magazine.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. The Emperor, who is the leader of mankind, wanting to have generals for his galaxy-wide crusade, created 20 Primarchs. These Primarchs were the genetic sons of the Emperor, each different due to different gene alterations or mutations during their creation. After many years reuniting humanity across the stars under one banner with his sons, the Emperor returned to Terra, and left his favorite son, Horus, in charge of the Great Crusade. Horus became corrupted by the forces of chaos, and turned Primarchs against each other. This became known as the Horus Heresy.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Commencing reload.
10,000 years later, war still wages between the legions of the Primarchs, as well as other alien, also known as Xenos, races. One of these legions is the Blood Angels. They once belonged to the Primarch Sanguinius, one of the Emperor's most loyal sons. However, the Blood Angels operate without the direction of Sanguinius, due to him being killed by Horus during the heresy. Sanguinius died trying to protect the Emperor.
Other side. Readying next volley.
Look. A warpfire bulwark protects the Thousand Suns position.
The Thousand Suns do not want the Xenos penetrating the cathedral.
Drop the barrier and expose them.
What makes the Blood Angels, the Ninth Legion, different from the others is their psychological need to drink human blood. This is just one of the things. They call this the Red Thirst. If they abstain from doing so, they grow weak. Their hair grows white and their skin grows saggy, like an old person. It is unknown what has caused this psychological mutation. However, with each Space Marine having the DNA of Sanguinius in them via the gene seed, there's a good chance it originated in the Primarch in a different form and was passed on. Sanguinius himself was touched by chaos.
My war gear is set. Wounds of the Imperium.
Another plight to the existence of the Blood Angels, something known as the Black Rage. It is also unknown what has caused this mutation. All Space Marines in the Ninth Legion will suffer the Black Rage if they live long enough and do not die in battle. When they succumb to this, they see visions of themselves as their Primarch in his heated duel with Horus. Or they see themselves as one of Sanguinius' guards. They often attack anything that moves and challenges it as if it were Horus himself. This also grants them abnormal strength and vitality, making them extremely difficult to take down in battle. Once they succumb to the Black Rage, Marines are transferred to the Death Company.
Refilling magazines. Replenishing firepower. Iron Earth relics. Utilize rooting stims.
The Death Company is clad in black with red X's, signifying the wounds Sanguinius suffered before his death. In order to save them from an unnaturally long life with false visions, the Ninth Legion utilizes the Death Company as an assault force to conquer insane odds or to turn the tide impossible defeat. Dropped on the front lines or behind enemy lines, the Death Company kill all in their way. Their rage and the usual insurmountable odds they face usually lead to a quick and honorable death for those with the Black Rage.
Emperor holds no sway here. Exercise that apostate from existence. The changer of ways shall never be thwarted. That its ultimate crackles with malignant energy. It must be cleansed. Syrian exposure. Emanations weakening. Belly broken! Destroy it! The forces of chaos. Let us see how that sorcerer fares without his precious altar. You shall drown in the endless Immaterium! We made into a canvas for the changer of ways! Weapons hot. Fire at will. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Target acquired. Relics can alter primary order. Let the heretics be a feast that Xenos devours. relics at my location. Send Gilliman's regards to Kraven. Altar exposed. Cast down this apostasy!
No one can reverse the Black Rage, except for one. He was able to return to his former self after battling the effects of the Black Rage. But that is a story for a different time. Death Company chaplains try to steer those within the Death Company in the right direction. They have to become more than the usual chaplain and act as a beacon of sanity the Death Company can follow. Think of a singular candle in a wide field in complete darkness. That is what the Death Company chaplain must become in order to direct those in the Black Rage. Death Company Marines have the chapter armory open to them, and they are allowed to pick the weapon of their choice for the battle to come. This most likely will be their last battle, and, of course, their involvement all but assures a Space Marine win, so those weapons will be able to retrieve after the fact. Sergeants, lieutenants, and higher get to pick relics of the company. These are Blood Angel blessed weapons that are more effective in combat. Their deeds for the chapter before the Black Rage consumes them are documented in their armor in many ways, whether it is special armor pieces, adornments, so on and so forth.
Score my armor with careless fire. Fresh supplies for our use. That twisted spear carrier awaits our challenge. I am the right to score this sector. It is as grotesque dead as changing magazine.
Brothers, do not get drawn into this fray.
Brass shall break. Is this the glory Magnus promised? Their numbers are meaningless.
You can see here, this is a Death Company Marine, clad in all black, with the red X's in certain spots to symbolize Sanguinius's many injuries he sustained in his fight with Horus. He was also injured before the fight with Horus, and I'm sure those are marked as well. The Assault class in Space Marine 2 perfectly encapsulates everything that a Death Company Marine has at its disposal. Blood Angels, as a chapter as a whole, but also the Death Company within the chapter, are well known for using jetpacks, also known as jump packs. The weapon choices of mainly melee, whatever it is, whether it is a thunderhammer or a power sword or a chain sword, and also secondaries, pistols, for close quarter combat is exactly what a Death Company Marine would use.
Inserting fresh magazine. Slay the corrupt terminators for the Imperium! I grant you this trust! We as a nation the traitor tasted the Imperium's justice. This taste commencing reload. Swift, render aid to our brother. Jump factory field. The Imperium is not. We have nullified this corrupted Avenging Angel at your disposal. Some of my reload. Jump factory field. I scatter your foul silt to the winds of time. Go hither.
A few less traitorous scions to worry about. Get eyes on this spot.
Message received. No obvious source of the jamming, but I sense a stirring from below. It is poor tactics to advance alone.
Here are two excerpts from the book Devastation of Baal by Guy Haley. Terrifying howls split the darkness, this time coming from ahead. A deafening scream of multiple jet engines blotted out all other noise. Space Marines in black came leaping over the parapets, jump packs flaring bright in the dark. They shouted incoherently as they fell towards the ground. Their movements were frenzied, seemingly out of their control. They dropped all around the boy and his father. Seeing the mortals there, one raised an axe crackling with angelic power. "Death to the traitors! Death to Horus!" he shouted. There came a mighty clash of metal on metal, the boom of angels' weapons meeting. A priest of the angels stayed the axe with a winged head of his own staff, the two weapons sparkling angrily at the contact. "To the front! The enemy are not here. There are blameless civilians caught in the perfidy of the traitors. Let them pass! Let them pass!" And the black-clad Space Marines were running on, shouting and roaring, and the chaplain was with them at the fore, leaving the father and the boy alone. The Death Company came like furies into the fight, leaping over the line of tanks holding back the Tyranids with savage abandon. Their plasma pistols spat bright suns of deadly energy into the foe. A squad hurtled past Ordomel, raging, shouting at the traitors that were not present. At the urging of their chaplain, they singled out a Tyrannofex that had destroyed 4 tanks, and they fell on it wildly. One boosted himself directly at its face, Thunderhammer swinging around as he flew. The blow destroyed half the creature's skull, but it did not fall until another Death Company Space Marine ran howling at its side, punched its power fist through its chest, and wrenched out a lumpen organ. Screaming out his hatred for the traitor legions, the Space Marine closed his fists, annihilating the alien heart in his hand. The Death Company were legioned, 100 strong. Ordomel was equally uplifted and saddened to see so many. Giving them their blessing had been an honor. This was the curse of their blood unleashed in full. So many Death Company Space Marines fought around Ordomel that it was as if there was a chapter of them. In their warring, he saw a glimpse of the Bloodline's future.
Stim injectors here. Picking up equipment. Is this the glory big sorcerer. I feel no pity for twisted pawns. What in holy terror is that? Feels to look. Only one thing is a demon host. What demons rip on reality loose? The demon host seeks our destruction. Are we certain trading in shape is a good thing? I have to fall back. It unleashes sorcery at us! We have attacked the traitor club! The mind's eye senses your basest desire! Avoid its searing lashes! Of their banality! is your conviction?
My chains cry. Seek cover! Spread into a thousand doors, and I am cast into their law.
Avoid its searing lashes!
You're dogged by the unholy insane. The demon host unleashes its power!
Your affront to existence ends now!
Stalk you all your beautiful days. Belgian taught, weak spirit. We fear you not.
Okay, here we are at the end. In the data vault, I feel like the data vault on the battle barge is a good place because what you just watched was a little bit of a lore video, if that wasn't obvious, and the data vault has lots of information in it. I took inspiration from a bunch of different things I intake as media. Of course, the video game, uh, Space Marine 2, and I play other Warhammer games, of course. And then also, I listened to a couple different podcasts, watched a couple different things on YouTube about just the lore in general, about the actual tabletop game, and then also video games. I watched a bunch of different stuff like that. And then also, I do read the books. And so, from just all those things, I built up this little bit of knowledge, and my friends are interested, but I could tell just a normal conversation is a little too much. And so, I wanted to put something together that's just introductory, kind of, to just one specific thing. So, I'm not having to take this big, overwhelming canvas that is the Warhammer universe, and I just put it in one tiny little area and just focused so that then if people are interested they can branch out from there. Yeah, and I think that this went okay, and hopefully if people like it, it'll keep going. If people are like, this was cool, I'm glad you tried it, but we're not really wanting to respond to it, then that's okay with me. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing normally. So I'm kind of just like a duck in water. I'm just paddling and water rolls off my back. But this is also just was an example of there are reasons why I put certain armor on and certain colors on my armor and certain things like that. And that's the type of stuff that's flowing through my head whenever I create these things, especially in Space Marine 2. So yeah, I know this is a lot of but that's how I'm getting through this right now, is this stuff. But yeah, so that's just kind of like what I'm learning whenever I'm reading these books and watching these things. It's stuff like this. Now this is way simple, and I will admit it's way simple, and I haven't gotten to the level of super duper in-depth stuff. I'm just like the happy medium where I am now, digging and looking for more and stuff like that, and learning how to get the more in-depth knowledge of this nerddom, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it. So again, if you liked it, or if you wanted to see something changed, but kind of like the format, or if you didn't like it, go ahead and tell me. Leave a comment. Let me know somehow. And also, of course, YouTube stuff. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe, even if you didn't like the video, because subscribing helps. I'm not making any money, but maybe someday. Way in the future, if I keep getting subscribers. So, I thank you, and I wish you a very good day. Peace.